remix.
That's crazy. How is the scene over in Holland? Is it pretty big?
Holland is pretty hardcore.
Really?
No, it's really it's a small country,
Yeah.
but pretty big scene. Like they have like crew competitions, they have like a national competition, and like everybody wants to join. Like every crew, and they had like last year they had like 60 crews, and Holland is like.
Damn.
How big is Holland?
Crews?
I think just as big as one state over here.
Right.
Yeah, but it's like the scene is so because like there are a lot of events, and like there are pretty much crews, so every time there's an event, you know,
Yeah.
everybody sees each other like every time. So if you wanna, so the competition is really close.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you drive like 20 minutes and you're in the territory of another crew. So it's like, yeah, it's pretty rough. But like I think like 7 years ago or something, Holland was nothing, you know.
Yeah, we've seen it just blow up, like.
Yeah,
just
well,
seems
first it
like-
was Menno and Cisco. They were
Yeah.
they were the pioneers of Holland. They just did some battles, and then everybody was like, if that's possible,
Yeah.
then okay, we can do it as well. And
Yeah.
then now you have like 3 crews in Holland that's really known, like EXG, Rugged
Yeah.
Solutions, and Hustle Kids.
Yeah.
You all know them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like, yeah, from Belgium, we're with Team Shmetta. We're also in the Dutch scene a little bit. It's like all at every competition, like one of these 4 crews wins.
Yeah.
So, like it started up like that, and now Holland is a little bit like up on the ladder, and now.
Yeah.
These crews that are famous, they don't give a shit anymore. You know, they don't want to compete against each other anymore, because they.
Just tired of.
Yeah, they're like, why should we battle guys in Holland when we already like we battled them so much and like.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Seattle.
That is like Seattle.
Yeah, it's like that's how we feel. It's like we're battling the same people all the time, and it's like.
It doesn't matter.
That's why you
Yeah.
travel.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah, it's,
motivation,
you don't have
right?
to represent in your own country if you're already known. You know,
Yeah.
that's why they wanna, like, they all wanna go to international battles and like it's good for the other scene because now in Holland like. You have like a lot of prelims, to go to Evolution or to go to
Yeah.
Outbreak or something. And those are the battles that we meet each other, but the small battles like, we don't really go there often, you know.
Yeah.
They also have kids battle and they got like 120 kids signing up, but like
It's crazy.
not just students, like really I don't know, like Little Demons level.
Like,
We've got like 3 Bboys in Holland with almost Little Demons level. Like
Yeah.
you know, you ever saw Bboy Justin?
He's the one they do they spin his feet or
Yeah.
something. He does all the head spins.
This guy, and he's got 2 friends like same age and like just as good. One is maybe he's even
Damn.
better one.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like really raw. Like one is
It's
from Rugged
not
Solutions.
fair. It's not fair.
Yeah, no,
I guess start that young, man. Come on.
They're
I-
already at that level.
yeah. I also teach a lot, and like I also made a little crew of them, and like man, they gain level so fast because they also have that competition. Usually it's like, oh, they're kids, they're cute, oh, windmill, yay.
Yeah.
But now it's like double windmill, and everybody's like, I seen that. I seen the kid from 8 years old do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so they already have the hunger to beat the other kids. You know.
Yeah.
Then the scene is just gonna go crazy.
Yeah, they
from
have
here,
a
man.
kids
This
scene that's
generation.
extreme. Yeah, you have to look them up. Break Kids is their name.
Break kids.
Break Kids. Yeah, they're really like, yeah. I don't want to say they're just as good as Little Demon, but like.
They're getting to that level or something.
Yeah, they're like if I battle them,
Yeah.
it's like I have to give everything and like
'Cause that
and I have to be lucky to win because they're so good. They have
Oh.
everything. They've got power moves, flavor, originality, everything. So usually a kid is like, oh, he can do power moves, but he doesn't know how to battle, or he doesn't have anything original. So it's always
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, they're good,
Yeah.
but they don't understand the dance. But these kids are getting educated by the best crews, you know. So they, like the Justin kid is like 10 years old, but he can do everything. You know, he's already, how do you say it, at the top of power moves. He has really good forms in footwork.
Yeah.
He knows
Yeah.
how to battle. Got a lot of experience.
It's like the Boogie Brats. They taught those kids.
Oh,
What's
that-
that crew called?
Yeah, yeah.
X-Mob?
Yo, the way they're dancing, I was like, yo, they got better
X-Mob.
top rocks and
X-Mob.
better
Yeah.
confidence and swag than I've seen
That's because they
most
got.
people in our scene.
That's because
dog.
they got like
Casper,
they got like
they
K-Mel
have-
and
They got.
Casper
It's like, yo, if you got
teaching
people
shit.
teaching you at that young, like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
It's not fair.
It's
Yeah,
not
no, it's not
fair.
fair.
But how long you been dancing for?
Yeah, 9 years maybe. Yeah, I'm discussing with Sambo because he says I'm dancing longer, but I think 9 years.
Wait, so, yeah. So how did your crew
Yeah.
come together then?
Oh, like first I was in a different crew, and like I broke up and I had like broke up. I left the crew and I had like no crew left anymore, and then exactly at that moment, like in Belgium, they had like they made a sort of an all-star team. Like you have in Belgium you have two parts. Like in one part they speak Dutch, and in the other part they speak French, and like the French part always won every competition because they were always better, and then like the Dutch part they
Yeah.
made like they were getting tired of it, so they just took all the best guys, like the motivated guys from the crews that always lose, and then formed like sort of super crew, you know, and then they battled, and then they won everything, and they called themselves Team Shmetta because Team Shmetta means something like bastard, backstabber, you know, because they just they just fuck the system, you know. It's crew against crew, but they just
Yeah.
really, you know. But eventually, you know, they were friends, and you know, it just eventually it was just a normal crew, you know, like
Okay.
with friends, family. It feels like family, you know. And then after like 1 or 2 years after I left my other crew, like they asked me to join for Battle of the Year, and we won our national Battle of the Year
Which was
in 2009
Belgium or
in Belgium and Holland. It's like Benelux.
Oh,
They call it
okay.
Benelux. It's
Yeah.
Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. So we won that, and after we won the UK Champs qualifier, it was like 2 months later.
yeah.
So it was really the perfect, I would say perfect combination. Like they had 5 Belgian guys,
Yeah.
and like me and my friend from Holland hooked up with them, and then yeah, so that's where how like our crew, how do you say it? Formed,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, was New York and Seattle the only places you've been to in America?
Yeah, but I watch a lot of videos. I know.
You too.
And I talk a lot with American people. Yeah, I think what I've experienced
Yeah.
with the USA scene is like it's still on top of the game, like with inventing
Being
new
innovative
things.
or something?
Yeah, of course. If you see a lot like a dope, if you want to see a dope flow or a style,
Yeah.
man, you like 90% of the times you have to look for it in USA, you know? Like Europe has a lot of good b-boys, but a lot of them are the same, you know? And
What do you mean, like skill wise, or like with style, or like what do you
style wise.
like?
It's
the
not
same-
not really skill wise, really style wise. Like
Yeah.
I think in USA, like the people that are all on top,
Yeah.
they want to be like, they all have something special, you know?
Yeah.
But about like the average level and the like people that are not on top, I think like what I saw here and in New York is that everybody tries to be the same, like a little bit brand new old school style.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a brand new.
and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but if everybody does it, it becomes a bad thing, you know. So so if I look up to the big names in the United States, but like for as a whole scene,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still the best in the world. Like if you go to Korea,
Yeah.
everybody's Korea. There are a lot of people you don't know, but they all impress you. Like he's so tight or fast or I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's what like I think the average level in the United States is not that big.
Yeah.
What I've seen, you know, I only saw like New York and Seattle, and I only saw like a week of or 2 weeks of it, you know. But I also respect
Yeah.
the names like now at this moment,
That's
or
true.
like
yeah.
Knucklehead Scully and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I watch all their footage and skill methods.
Skill methods.
And yeah, like those guys, if I see them battle, I'm still like, they're still inspirational for me.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So and like Kid David and so it's
Yep.
amazing, you know. So like, if you take the top crews
Yeah.
of America, and they will maybe lose in a battle against Jinjo, but like, if you would look at statistics and stuff, but if you would say like, who would you like to see? I would like to see Cloud, Luigi, and
Yeah.
Kid David
Yeah.
rather than Jinjo, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like maybe they're not as good as Korea or something, but they're still better in style and like innovating things, and I don't know, they have something different in US, and I think it's in the way you live, in the culture, and like it's just if you go on the streets here, you can just be yourself, be a b-boy.
Yeah.
If we do it, people are like, "You gonna break dance?" They laugh at you, you know.
Wait,
like,
this is in your country? Or?
yeah, this is
Yeah.
Really?
fucking baggy for me, man. This pants is like, if I
Yeah.
would go out in this pants, they would be like, "Hey, man, aren't you ashamed, man? Couldn't you wear a tight pants, tight
Really?
jeans?"
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, come on, man, this is a decent party. Come on, you look like crap. You look like a junkie."
So they judge you a lot and shit. And
Yeah, but it's like,
Or it's
Yeah,
just not
I
as
adapt.
accepted. It's
yeah,
not accepted.
it's not accepted.
Yeah.
No, it's accepted, but it's not. They don't understand it. Like there is no hip hop. If you say I dance hip hop,
yeah.
what's that? It's like street dance.
Yeah.
Yes. But it's nobody knows what it is.
It just seems like though, like in Europe though, the events they are like more prideful about it because like it's like bigger, you know.
Can you-
Samba?
Yeah.
It's like bigger than people. Like the events are bigger in Europe,
Yeah.
and Korea,
It's-
and like than America. Because like look at yesterday's or Friday's jam. That's like kind of how it is in America. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you do get like freestyle session, evolution, but that's like you can only count them on your hands.
Yeah, but like Evolution is from a guy in Holland who organizes it.
Oh yeah, that's
Evolution.
Irwin.
Oh yeah.
From
Irwin,
People
that's
World.
right.
Greetings.
What's up? Greetings, man.
Hey, let me get Pablo D's outside
for sure,
with
man.
a few people and just get him real quick.